Hello, welcome to Totem Talks. Today we're going to be talking to Liz Fletcher, who runs Totem's executive business. Hi Liz.
Hello.
Can we start by just explaining what Totem means by its executive business? What exactly do you do? What do you cover?
So I cover all marketing, business development, HR roles from kind of entry-level assistant all the way up to your senior exec, junior manager levels.
So that can include first jobs?
Yeah, can include first jobs, so graduates with some work experience or even those graduates who've done a year placement out.
Okay, and 50,000 in the legal market, what types of job titles can that take you up to?
That's taking you up to your junior manager level, and then beyond that you're going up into your managers.
Okay, and to give me some idea of scale, how many jobs, say, do you have live now?
At the moment we've got just over 40 live across, and that covers HR, predominantly business development, but that does include quite a few HR roles as well.
Okay, and is that because marketing business development is the most buoyant now, or is it always the most?
Marketing business development is always more buoyant than HR, but we've had a couple of clients who've done recent restructures, expanding teams, which means we've got quite a few roles on at the moment.
Okay, so 40-ish is higher than normal?
It's slightly higher. Typically we're looking at around kind of 35 roles, okay. So 40 is slightly higher.
Okay, and in terms of candidates and jobs, are there more good jobs and good candidates? Or
There's more good jobs than good candidates,
yeah,
and that's typical.
Is it?
Yeah.
Getting
typically.
any better, or is that gap?
It does. It kind of goes in peaks and troughs, but generally we have many more good jobs than good candidates.
Okay. And are clients in this market being more rigorous in terms of what they want, or they being more open in what they want?
They're slightly more risk adverse. So typically they're looking for candidates with good professional services experience, ideally law, but they will consider slightly outside of sector, accountancy, and really looking for candidates who've got, especially on the BD side, good bids, tenders experience is quite crucial at the moment.
Okay. Can you give an example of someone then who's got a job in a law firm who hasn't worked in a law firm before?
Yeah, we had someone who had management consultancy experience, a couple of years management consultancy, who's moved across into a BD exec role within a law firm. She did have a law degree. Yeah. That's not always crucial, but it helps because it just demonstrates you've got an understanding of how the legal environment operates.
Okay, and a couple of things on candidates. So what's the most common mistake that a candidate actually makes at interview, which causes them to blow it when otherwise they would actually have been a very good prospect?
Not talking coherently about their experience, so not being able to give good structured examples and not being able to bring transferable examples across that they might have used in other industries or even something they might have done at university, especially for the kind of lower entry levels, and not understanding the job or having done research on the firm. Yeah. So referring to the firm as a national law firm when actually they've got several international offices that never goes down well in interview.
And is that sort of thing something that people can easily find out from very limited internet search?
Yeah, very. So they don't Google the firm properly and do research on the firm's website. They don't look at associated things like chambers and partners or the lawyer to do their research. They just go on kind of ad hoc information given from other people or friends.
Okay. And on the client side, what makes a good HR recruitment contact for you? What helps you to do your job?
Always useful when the job spec comes out to get a good brief from the client, because the job spec only says so much. It really helps when the client provides good information exactly in terms of what they're looking for, the personality types of the team. Really useful is when we get good feedback from CVs we've sent, and good clients always give feedback when candidates have been in for interview and move the process on as quickly as possible, especially in the market at the moment where there are more jobs than good candidates. Your good candidates are getting more than one offer, and at this level they tend to go with the firm that offers them first. So any client that can speed up that recruitment process really helps.
Sure. Are candidates more interested in the brand and culture of a firm, or are they more interested in how they're doing financially?
The brand and the culture, much more so at this level than the financial situation. And typically candidates at this level don't ask about financially how well the firm is doing. It's much more on ethos, culture, promotion prospects, more so than finances.
Okay. Do you like your job?
I really like my job, it's really good.
Why do you like your job?
Because I get lots of interaction with people, and I get loads of job satisfaction when you place a good candidate and the candidate's happy and the client's happy, and it's also very fast paced. And obviously I work with amazing people.
A bit on your background. So, where did you work before Totem?
I worked in a BD assistant role for Latham & Watkins.
Okay. And did that experience help you to do this job? And how do you use that experience when you look for candidates for law firms now?
It's really helpful because I know how a BD function operates in a law firm. I know what it's like. I know how difficult it can be to deal with partners. So I know really what the job involves, both at the BD assistant and the exec level, and how that works, and the types of candidates that would work based on the experience I had at Latham's.
Okay. And one final question. If someone's doing their CV now, tonight, and they're trying to promote themselves to a law firm, what advice would you give them in terms of what they put down, which to essentially get the first foot in the door?
Make sure they've got a strong profile. So just 5 sentences, just outlining their key experience and the type of role they're looking for next. Yeah. Make sure you always write down your academics. If you've got a 2-2, put it on your CV. If you leave it off, clients automatically assume you've got a 3rd, and that's not the case.
Yeah. That just leaves me to thank Liz for taking the time to talk to us today. And that's it for Totem Talks for now. Thank you.